Hi everyone, this is Revolution Ricky here in my house and in my office at Casa de Revolution. Here to do another unboxing, or should I say, an unwrapping video. I just got this bad boy delivered, but before I begin, if you would please hit like, subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Well, without any further ado, let's open this bad boy up. I already know what it is. Lately, it's to go with my Sun Records collection, which I've been buying up as of late, whether it be vinyl or CDs. Uh, this one is one of the big five. I consider the big five from Sun Records being Elvis Presley, Jerry Lee Lewis, Johnny Cash, Carl Perkins, and Roy Orbison. Those were the big five that came out of Sun Records, and I consider this is one of those big five artists. Um, so, without further ado, open it up. Not too much of a struggle. The total Johnny Cash Sun Records collection. Been wanting this for a while. Been looking at it online and on Amazon where I got it, and I had been wanting to get it. I'm a big Sun Records fan, so I guess everything out of it started out of that little recording studio in Memphis, which I really want to go to Memphis and see because I've been to Memphis back in 1998 with my family, and we only went to Graceland. We had I had wanted to go to Sun Records, but at the time Sun Records was still a recording studio, and it was not. You can go in there and make a album. I mean, a record for like a $4, still like very cheap, maybe like $7 or $8, and they give you a cassette of the songs that you recorded, and then you leave. Kind of like what Elvis did back in the day. He had uh, recorded a song for his mom for like $4, and he had loved the recorded My Happiness and That's Where Your Heartaches Begin, which is on that compilation box set I showed the other day. I had always wanted a box set like that of Elvis's earlier work, but I had uh, never did get it. I mean, there was The Boy from Tupelo, which was a very good price, but I didn't really want to get that. And there was Sunrise. I wanted to get that, but decided that I had an album of Sun Records singles that Elvis released. It was a compilation album that came out before he had passed, and I really like Elvis's tenure with Sun Records. Of course, I like all the tenures with Sun Records out of the big five, which, like I explained, which was Elvis, Jerry Lee Lewis, Johnny Cash, Carl Perkins, and Roy Orbison. Uh, all those artists paved the way for rock and roll. I mean, and they went on to other labels like Jerry Lee Lewis for a time went on with Smash Records and MCA Records, and then went back to Sun Records. and he actually did the Class of '55 project with Carl Perkins, Johnny Cash, and Roy Orbison. Of course, Carl Perkins is the king of rockabilly. Um, he did Blue Suede Shoes and Honey Don't, and Roy Orbison did Ooby Dooby and You're My Baby, just to name a few songs. And then, gosh, this thing's getting tough to get into. I want to show it off, but it's like peeling shrimp. Live TV. This has got me a break. I mean, I'll just use the scissors and try to. It won't work. Some of the stuff you try to get off here is just a pain in the rump to get off of your CD jewel case. I mean, you need a freaking. Uh, it's just a pain, a colossal pain. I mean, nowadays you don't need those little things. You just have them in shrink wrap, and you don't need that little sticker on the top. Ugh, these are so annoying. But I guess they're needed because of theft. But you can't buy this one in the stores. Sheesh, takes forever to get into. No, let's see if I can open it this way. There we go. Finally. It's much easier that way. I can peel it back and just open it that way and just peel off this sticky tape-like substance. Sheesh. Even sticks on you when you don't want it. I think I liked it better. But let's see. Pull that off. And here's the CDs of Sun, Johnny Cash, the Sun Records CDs. Kind of like the Elvis at Sun CD that I got a few years ago. Let's see, did it come that way? Yeah. And here's the second part with Johnny Cash right there. There's a double CD thing. It's got, Cry, 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 Hey Porter, Folsom Prison Blues, So Doggone Lonesome, I Walk the Line, Get Rhythm, There You Go, Train of Love, Ballad of Teenage Queen, Big River, all sorts of stuff. And I think it has Rock and Roll Ruby, which Rock and Roll Ruby was, if you've seen the Johnny Cash movie Walk the Line with Joaquin Phoenix and Reese Witherspoon, that song's being played during the movie. And let's see, what else is on here? Is You're My Baby on here? Yeah, it's on here. You're My Baby is also on here. And here's the track listing. I'll hold it up there for a few minutes. And there's the front cover of that. And I'll take the booklet out and let y'all see it. Like I said, I've been wanting this one for quite a while. About 20 years ago, I was really into Johnny Cash's music. I started listening to compilation albums. I bought the album where it had the his rendition of "Hurt" from Nine Inch Nails, and they also had he did a later version of "Give My Love to Rose," which was kind of a special song for my family because I had an aunt named Rose who passed away in the 90s, who was very sweet. And Give My Love to Rose always is a tearjerker to me. And here's the booklet. And very very good read on what Johnny Cash was on Sun Records. I've read the Johnny Cash book a little bit, and the book is way better than the movie. Although I love the movie, don't get me wrong. I think I still don't know to this day what his music is, what genre of music he did. I mean, I guess it's rockabilly and country, and he did everything. Actually, did rock and roll, country, was considered a rock and roll until maybe he left Sun Records and started doing stuff for Columbia Records. And I got a few original singles of from Sun Records, oh boy, what's the song? Walk the Line, Big River, Get Rhythm, Ballad of a Teenage Queen. Those are the only two Johnny Cash singles I've got. I'm sure I got more in here somewhere, and I'm gonna try to get my Johnny Cash collection back to form because you know he was taken from us at the height of his the 21st century popularity. And there's later songs that I love of Johnny Cash, like Delia's Gone, which is a great rendition he did for, I did it earlier in his career, and then he re recorded it with, on the, uh, at the time it was Def Jam uh, recordings, now American recordings. He did that album with I think Rick Rubin producing. Just Rick Rubin just told him, "Hey, record whenever you want," which is good. You know, Rick Rubin synonymous with his label of this tape, uh, synonymous with working with Slayer, of course, the Beastie Boys, Johnny Cash. Um, he did the Death Magnetic album with Metallica. Um, I know this is getting a little bit off the subject, but I always did like Johnny Cash or some. Didn't really listen to him all that much growing up, but I did watch a few of his specials, and I know that his son produced the Walk the Line movie. In fact, I think Johnny was saw some rough dailies of that movie, and then I think like after like 4 months after June Carter Cash died, he passed away, which is very sad because June Carter Cash, even though he begged her to marry her 100 times or so, I don't really remember the number. He really was a talented artist, and his live albums. I've always said live albums are hit and miss with me, but the live at Folsom Prison and live at San Quentin albums are just top notch. Very good records if you ever want to listen to them. I highly suggest you get them. Probably order them off there, but I wanted to sign on here for a little bit and show you all this CD because I don't think I've seen many uh, videos who promote this CD or want to just tell you all about it. I mean, I won't play any of the music on here because of copyright. I don't need to have a lawsuit, but I just wanted to come on here and show off this CD and let y'all see what I got because I haven't not seen any of this online at all on YouTube, where I go and download my videos and do record reviews and show y'all what I buy. I'll probably do another record review, but I'm sort of a completist, and there's one record I don't have, but you know, I I don't have all of Alice Cooper's albums, and I got the majority of Motley Crue somewhere, even the '94 album, which I thought was a step in the right direction. They really knocked it out of the park with that album, but that's a whole different story. But I wanted to come on here and show you all this CD that I got. And I love Sun Records. Sun Records, that little recording studio in Memphis, Tennessee, was the birthplace. It gave us a string, a string of rock and roll that is synonymous to this day. Well, I'm going to get off here. I just wanted to show you all what I got. This is Revolution Ricky signing off. Keep spinning that vinyl and the CDs. And I shall see you all again in the next video. Peace.